So that's the reason why I tell people, look, guys, look, girls, look, if you want something,
Yeah.
build yourself up to the level where what you want will want you back. Woo!
And just to touch on that, I want to talk about dysfunctional relationships. And I know like you counsel like a lot of couples, a lot of people, and we're living in a society that embraces dysfunction, embraces being abused, emotionally abused. Like I've seen people who just decide to stay in those relationships because they're like, man, this is the best that it could be. And then definitely it goes back to not knowing who you are and not knowing your value and just accepting. And for me, like I want us to touch on like why do people stay in dysfunction? And some of the examples you've seen, like why do people choose to settle?
It's a mind thing, David. It's a mind thing. The mind is a terrible thing. It's like your control tower.
Yeah.
If the control tower does not give that plane, as heavy as the A350 is, if the control tower does not release you to go, you're not going anywhere. You're going to stay on that, tarmac, you're going to be in that plane and you're not going to take off. And sometimes you disembark because something is going on. The control tower is what sees everything and controls the sky. Our mind is what controls our life.
Yeah, it's good.
And the mind, if as a man thinks in his mind, so he is. So at the end of the day, when your mind tells you like, well, he's the only one who showed interest in me. She's the only one who has said yes so far.
Yeah.
Like, she's not my type, but hey, all the ones that I like don't like me. Because this is what I hear.
That's when the struggle is real. The struggle is real out there, guys. Like, look, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, we'll talk. Like, that's what many, like, especially, I want to say, like, believers and good people who are actually looking for real love. Like, that's the struggle. That's the temptation to be like, man, I've been single. I'm trying to do right. I'm working on all these things. And because the timetable, it's not, adding up. And there's a huge temptation to be like, okay, maybe I'm asking for too much. Maybe I'm asking for, like that. So like it's a big struggle. And one more thing I want to touch on before we round up is a couple of years ago you gave me a piece of advice that drastically changed my life. Like seriously, guys, it drastically. You've given me a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But this put a lot of things in perspective. And for me, the thing that you said you need to understand the difference between the needs and the wants and being able to balance that. Because I remember I was in a relationship where I was dating somebody based on like she had everything that I needed. And you asked me, okay, if she has everything that you need, is she someone that you want? And I was like, bruh. And the biggest thing you said to me, she said that because if she has everything that you need and it's not someone that you want, you will be with her, but you're going to be wanting different things.
Yep.
Different people.
And that's the thing though. You see, a lot of guys, bad guys even, end up with good girls, but they're not proud of them.
Wow.
It's like, oh, so what was your attraction? It's the character. But I really am not proud of her looks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
And so you never see them together.
Yeah.
He's not proud of her.
He's not.
You
he's not willing to show her.
Exactly.
Like, yo,
so and nothing is wrong with her.
Yeah.
But so that's the reason why I tell people, look, guys, look, girls, look, if you want something, build yourself up to the level where what you want will want you back. Woo!
Bro. It's lit. No, for real, that's true.
Because look, if what you want doesn't want you yet, that means there's a little more
growth,
completion that you have to do.
Wow.
Because you see, that gospel of he completes me, she completes me, is a wrong gospel.
No, it's a wrong.
It's all about compliment.
Compliment,
And if you're not complete, you cannot be complimented.
Wow.
So it's good for you to know that, okay, I got to work on me more. I have to focus on me more until what I want wants me back.
Wow.
And once you get to that level, you will, I promise you, There's someone waiting for you.
There's somebody.
There's someone who's waiting for you to show up at the level where you need to show up.
The pinnacle of your character.
Exactly. So you don't need to be discouraged to say, well, the ones I like don't like me, and the ones I don't like are the ones that like me. So what do I do? So I just have to accept the ones. No, you're doing that person
disservice.
A disservice. It's not fair because you don't want her, but you know she's crazy about you. So you go.
Why would you entertain that? Yeah.
And then down the line, when you grow in the marriage or in the relationship, that's what happens. That's why people end up getting heartbreak. Because while you're now with the person who you don't like but likes you, you grow.
Yeah.
You're growing in life, and then you get to that place where, all of a sudden, the thing you really liked has now highlighted, and then that person likes you now, or that thing likes you now. And then you have to be like, I'm sorry, but I have to let you go. So that was just like, you just hitched a ride. You know, and that's not good. That's why we're ending up having a lot of people say, you know what, I'm not going to trust nobody anymore. I'm not going to be committed to anybody anymore. So I think that is just, if we just learn some of this wisdom, we'll grow. We will know that we need to keep growing. And once we keep growing, we'll definitely attract the things that we deserve into our lives.
That's good, Auntie. That's good. And guys, we're going to wrap up this episode about commitment. But like, just to round it up and just a quick recap, like, it's important to know who you are first before you pursue anybody, and that's huge.
Know where you're going to.
Know where you're going to, so you know who can come along in that ride. Trust me, you want a co-pilot and not a passenger. Guys, always remember to live raw. We'll see you on the next episode.
Bye.